Hi, and welcome to the third class of the channel. Yes, today we're going to be speaking in English because I was thinking about all my students, and I know that there are some maybe in Paris or all over the world that maybe they don't know Spanish. So I wanted to do a special space for them in the channel, and what I decided is that I'm going to do two videos in Spanish and then one in English, one each week. Yeah. So we're going to have classes in English and Spanish, mainly Spanish, yes, because I'm from Mexico. But yeah, we're going to have also some in English. Today we're going to practice a VINYASA flow. And as you may know or maybe not, my classes are multi-level. So if you're just starting your practice of yoga, you're more than welcome. Or if you have some years already practicing your yoga asanas, also you're more than welcome. Before we start, I want to, in advance, let you know that if I make some errors on my grammar, on my spelling, just be kind. I mean, it's not my first language. I really know it, but sometimes it doesn't work. So yeah, let's start your practice. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position in the middle of your mat, your hands resting on your knees. You're going to start slowly closing your eyes, winding down. Maybe you are watching this on your morning or on your night. Whichever is the case, I just want you to set apart all the things that are waiting for you outside your mat, maybe running some errands, or maybe going to bed and get well rested for the next day. I just want you to release any possible thoughts that come to your mind. And slowly, I just want you to switch your attention to your breathing. Just observe it, don't change it. I just want you to take a quick check how you are starting today's class. Maybe your breathing it's a little bit agitated, or maybe not. Maybe your breathing has some spaces between breathe in and breathe out. Just observe it. And now I want you to switch your attention to your whole physical body. Imagine that you had a string pulling you from the crown of your head, making sure your shoulders, the crown of your head, and your coccyx are in the same line, stabbed. Your whole spine is straight. Maybe your body asks you for a movement. Give it to your body. You can move just a little bit your spine, keeping your eyes closed. Just allow yourself to be guided by my voice. And slowly switch again your attention to your breathing. We're going to start with a pranayama exercise, breathing exercise. This is one of my favorites. We're going to inhale in 5 and we're going to exhale in 6. And in each cycle, we're going to increase the number of seconds of our exhaling. So we're going to do it together. So exhale all the air through your nose. Exhale everything. Inhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Exhale on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release pranayama exercise. Allow your natural breathing come back. Just take a look to your breathing. Maybe something changed, maybe not. Just observe it. Remember that your yoga practice, it's a practice for your self-observation without judgment. Slowly, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to bring your gaze, your drishti, to a point on the floor or on your mat. And slowly, you're going to start bringing your head, your chin close to your chest, going with the gravity. And we're going to start with some gentle circles with your head to the left or to the right. You can do whichever side you prefer. Just move here slowly, giving gentle massage to your whole neck. One more to this side. And when you come back to center, I want you to switch sides of your circles. Slowly, really slow and gentle. Last one. You're going to rest back your chin close to your chest, and slowly you're going to bring your hands, interlace your fingers right in the back of your neck. Bring here a little bit of pressure, close oh my god, I forgot. Your shoulders? No. Codos. Sorry. And your inhale, you're going to start opening. Maybe arch a little bit your back, gaze to the sky. Exhale, start closing your arms. Start curving your whole spine like an angry cat. Your gaze to your belly button. And keep going on your own pace. Inhale, you open. Open your chest. Exhale, close here. Elbows. Open your elbows. Gaze to the sky. Good. Give me two more. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last one. You open chest. Bring your hands to the sky. Again, you want to interlace your fingers, switch your palms facing the ceiling. You really want to stretch your whole spine here. Exhale, you want to bring yourself to your right side first. Open your left lateral. Give a nice stretch here. You want to look through your armpit, gaze to the sky. Open a little bit more your chest. Inhale, go back to center. First, you want to grow a little bit more. And on your exhale, you go to your left side. Again, you don't want to close your chest. You want to open and see through your armpits. Good. It has to feel really nice. Inhale, go back to center. And exhale, you want to do a twist, gentle twist to your right side. Gaze to the back in line with your shoulder. Again, you want to grow. You don't want to curve your spine. You want it in a straight line, opening always your chest. Inhale, you go back to center, your hands to the sky, palms together. Exhale, twist to the other side, gaze to the back. Grow here. Inhale, go back to center, bring your hands all the way to the sky. And on your exhale, you're going to bring your hands right in front of you and you're going to start walking your hands to the front of the shoulder. You want to rest your head, maybe your forehead meets the mat or the floor. If not, it's fine. You just relax here your head. Just make sure that both bones of your glutes are in contact with the mat. If not, you go back a little bit with your hands, okay? Breathe here. Exhale. I want you to start connecting with your ujjayi breathing, okay? I want to hear it. Always inhale, exhale through your nose. Inhale, you want to lift your gaze to the front. On your exhale, you start walking with your hands to your right side. You want to bring your chin or forehead close to your knee. Oh my god. Sorry, sometimes we forgot the names of anatomy. Keep breathing here. Now we're stretching our left side. It has to feel really nice on the lumbar zone, the lower back. On your next inhale, lift your gaze. On your exhale, you go back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, you want to switch now to your left side. Relax your head. Maybe it meets your knee. Relax everything. Be careful, both sit bones are glued to your mat. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring back everything to center. Relax one more time your head for one inhale. And on your exhale, slowly, you're going to start transitioning your weight to your 4 points, your tabletop here. We're going to start slow with some cat-cow. So first of all, I want you to make sure that your wrists are in line with your shoulders and that your knees are in the same distance of your hips. Once you are sure to that, I want you to engage your mula and uddiyana bandha, which are on your pelvis and on your core, okay? Close your rib cage also. You want to bring your pelvis to the front, engage everything. Once you have this mindset, inhale, you want to start arching your spine, gaze to the sky, open your chest. On your exhale, you want to start rounding your whole spine, angry cat, you want to see your belly button, your drishti. Inhale, you go to your cow. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Two more like this. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, arch. Exaggerate the movement. You want to arch a little bit more. Exhale, round your spine. Push with the palms of your hands a little bit more. Separate your omoplates, your upper back, and slowly start neutralizing your whole spine. You're going to bring your hips to the back, close to your feet, and slowly start resting your head, your forehead to the mat, to your balasana. Just a quick reminder, whenever you need a rest during your practice, you can always come back to this asana, this active resting pose. Slowly, you're going to start walking with your nose all the way through your mat till you find your little cobra. Just lift a little bit here. Exhale, lower everything. On your next inhale, you lift yourself to a middle cobra, okay? Just a little bit. Exhale, lower everything. On your next one, inhale, you go to your complete cobra. Remember, on your cobra, your elbows are semi-flexed, your opening chest, your whole legs are in contact with the mat. You want to bring your pelvis closer to the mat here, your gaze to the sky. And exhale, bring yourself one more time back, and you're going to push yourself all the way back to your balasana. We're going to do two more flows like this. So start moving your nose all the way through your mat. Inhale, go to your complete cobra. Stay here for one breathing. Inhale. Exhale, you push yourself to your balasana. Last one. Inhale, start moving all the way to your cobra. Hold it here. On your exhale, you want to see to the back from your right side. You want to see your right leg. Inhale, go back to center. Exhale to your left. Two more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. You go to center and you push yourself again to your balasana. Good. Inhale here. Exhale here. And slowly go back to your tabletop. You want to tuck your toes to the mat. And you're going to bring 5 centimeters apart your knees from the mat. Hold it here. Open your fingers. You want to have good stability. Separate your omoplates. And slowly you're going to start pushing your hips to the back first. Here you have your whole back stretch. Your back doesn't move anymore. The only thing is you're going to start stretching your legs really slow till you meet your limit. And you're going to find your first downward facing dog. Good. Since it's your first one, you can start bending one knee, bending the other one. Maybe you can say no, yes with your head. Or you can even do some waves here. You can transition to a plank with your cat spine and then arch and bend your knees and go back to your downward facing dog. Good. Stay here. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, with small steps, you're going to start walking all the way to the front of your mat, right next to your hands. You're going to semi-flex a little bit your knees, and you're going to grab your elbows. Rest here. Maybe you can bounce for one side and the other, releasing any possible tension on your lower back, on your lumbar zone. And slowly release your elbows. And you're going to start bringing yourself up vertebra by vertebra. The last thing that comes up is your head. Really slow. Walk to the front of your mat. I want you to close your eyes here for a moment. You're going to bring your hands in the middle of your chest. Anjali Mudra. And before we start our sound salutations, I want you to set your intention, your sankalpa here. It can be something you're working on yourself, or maybe you can dedicate your practice to somebody you love, or even to the community. Slowly start bringing back your hands right next to your body, Samasthiti. You want to open your fingers of your feet. Feel how you are in touch with the earth. And slowly start opening your eyes. Inhale, you go to your Utkatasana with your hands. You touch a little bit the floor, and then you lift. Be careful with your glutes. You don't want to arch your lower back. You want to do a retroversion of hips. Bring your pelvis to the sky. Your gaze in between your hands. Lower a little bit more. Exhale, you want to bring your hands right next to your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Halfway. Good. Exhale, you want to bring your right leg to the back. Release your knee. your front part of your foot, and you want to leave yourself to your Anjaliasana options. You can interlace your fingers, put them right above your knee, and stretch your elbows and open here. Maybe you can go to your hips, and you want to bring closer your omoplats, and you want to keep pushing your hips to the front, closer to the mat. Exhale, slowly bring back your hands to the mat, transition to your plank. With knees or without them, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, you want to go to your upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale to your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, you want to lift your right leg to the sky. You want to bend your knee, open your hip. You're going to start giving me some big circles with your hip. You're going to do 3 from one side and 3 from the other side. When you finish, you want to stop the movement. Again, you want to extend your leg, close your hips, and you want to bring that knee close to your forehead. Hold it here. Inhale, lift again that leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it to your right elbow. Hold it here, a little bit up if you want. Inhale, go back to your third legged. Exhale, you want to cross that elbow, that knee to the other elbow, sorry. Inhale, go back to the sky. Exhale, bring that knee to your forehead, hold it here. And on your exhale, you want to bring that feet in between your hands. Inhale, lift to your warrior crescent. Good. Inhale, you want to stretch your front leg. Little flow here. Exhale, you want to bend your knee, go to cactus, bend your elbows. Just 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, you want to extend everything. Transition to your, you want to bend your front knee. Transition to your warrior 1. Good. Here, keep breathing. Exhale, transition to your warrior 2. Keep breathing. You want to do your retroversion of hips. I'm gonna walk a little bit back. Good. Slowly, you want to bring your forearm to your quadricep, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Your left hand to the sky, or maybe to the diagonal. If you have another variation here, you're more than welcome. Maybe you can bring your right hand to the mat, or you can even do your bind here. Listen to your body. One more inhale. Exhale, semicircle with your left hand, and you want to change. So lift your heel, your left one from the mat, and on your inhale, you want to lift your right hand here, torsion. Twist. Inhale, you want to bring yourself up, or you can stay with your hand on the mat. Keep breathing here. Your gaze to the back of the shala. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, good. Semicircle with that hand, with both hands. And slowly you're going to bring back your knee to the mat and your front part of your feet, of your left one. Good. Lift yourself up. Again, Anjaliasana. Interlace your fingers. Maybe you can open here, or your hands to your hips. And keep breathing here. Keep melting your hips to the mat. Exhale, slowly bring back everything. And we're going to do our twist. So inhale first, you want to lift to the sky your left arm, And exhale, you want to twist here. You can stay here, or maybe you can tuck your toes from your left foot and lift everything up. You can even do your bind if you have it on your practice. Good. Slowly, you're going to bring your left leg to the front. You're in your Utkatasana in torsion. Keep breathing. You can stay here, or maybe you can lift your heel, your left heel from the mat, and you can even rise it, okay? Choose your variation here. Keep twisting. You want to push with your elbow, your knee, so you can make sure that your hands are right in the middle of your chest. Inhale, go back to your Utkatasana. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, you want to transition to your warrior crescent with your hands to the back. Inhale, go back to your chair. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale to the front. Last one. Exhale. Inhale to the front. Good. Slowly on your inhale, you're going to extend your legs and you're going to bring with yourself your right leg, okay? Close to your chest. Slowly bring your hands to your hips. Whew. Bring yourself back to your breathing. Options here, you can grab your knee, with your right hand. Keep opening chest here. You can stay here, or maybe if it's in your practice, peace with your hands, and you can extend that leg to the front. On your next exhale, open that leg to the side. Option to shift your gaze to your left side. Wherever you are, keep opening your chest. Exhale, bring back that leg to center. You're going to do a 4 here above your left knee. Exhale, you want to sit here like an Utkatasana. Good. Hold it here. Ooh, hold it. Find your balance. If you fall, don't worry. You go back to center. Slowly, you're going to bring your hands to the mat. And you're going to try to bring yourself closer to your leg. If not, we stay here, okay? Good. Good. Slowly bring back your hands and bring everything up. Lift one more time that leg. You're going to extend it to the front. Hold it. Work your flexor here a little bit higher. And exhale, lower everything. Good. Hands right next to your body, Samasthiti. Let's go to the other side. So inhale to your Utkatasana. Lower a little bit more. Exhale, you want to fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, you want to bring your left leg to the back. ¿Qué pasó, Coco? Slowly relax your knee, your front part of your feet, and go to your Anjali-asana. It can be, maybe you can repeat the same variations right above your knee to your hips, or you can even go to a cactus with your hands, keep opening your upper back, or you can extend your hands to the front, to the sky. Hold it here. Keep melting your hips to the mat. Exhale, bring back your hands to the mat and transition to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Good. One inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip. Give me 3 circles to the side that you prefer. Really big circles. And then switch sides. When you finish, stop the movement, extend that leg, close your hip, and bring it to your forehead first. Hold it here. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, bring it to your left elbow. Hold it a little bit higher if it's possible. Inhale, bring it back to the sky. Exhale, cross it to the other elbow. Hold it. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, bring that knee to your forehead. And exhale, bring that feet in between your hands. Good, you're on your runner. Inhale, lift yourself to your warrior crescent. Let's do a little flow. Extend your front leg. Exhale, cactus, bend your knee. Inhale, extend everything to more. Exhale, bend your elbows, bend your knee. Inhale to the sky. Last one, exhale. You stay here. You extend your hands. Transition to your warrior one. Good. Hold it here. Gaze to your hands. Exhale. Transition to your warrior two. Lower a little bit more your front knee. Good. On your next exhale, you want to transition to your Utthita Parsa Konasana. Good. Maybe to the diagonal or any variation is welcome. Your bind, whichever you are, keep breathing. Last inhale. Exhale. Slowly semicircle with your right hand. Lift your right heel from the mat, and on your inhale, lift your left arm to the sky. Torsion. Inhale, lift yourself to a torsion. Gaze to a point to the back. Maybe your hand. Good. Keep breathing. Exhale, semicircle with both hands, and slowly bring your right knee, your front part of your feet to the mat. Lift yourself, and let's do our Anjali Asana. Repeat the variation that it's better for you today. Listen to your body, remember. Big inhale, exhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Let's do our twist. Inhale, lift your right arm to the sky. Create a space from your right side. Exhale, do your twist. Your hands, you want to push to bring them in the center of your chest. You can stay here, or maybe you can tuck your toes and lift here everything. If it's part of your practice, maybe you can bind. Woo. Find your balance. One more inhale. Exhale here. Slowly bring back your hands to your mat, and slowly, oh no, go back to your torsion, so sorry. You're going to slowly bring your right leg to the front, to your Utkatasana torsion here. You can stay here, or maybe you can extend your right leg to the back, okay? Find your balance here. Be careful with your knees that they are in the same line. Good. Inhale, go back to center with your hands to your Utkatasana. Lower a little bit more. Exhale, you want to do your warrior crescent. Bring your right leg to the back. Inhale, go back to center. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. I'm sorry if I'm doing the other side. You know which leg you need to do. I forgot it. Inhale, go back to your chair. I think I did it the wrong side. Sorry, I think it was, you needed to bring the left one. But you're on your Utkatasana, and you're going to start extending your legs. Bring with yourself your left leg close to your chest. Slowly bring your hands to your hips. Option to grab your knee. Or maybe piece with your hands, with your fingers, and extend that leg to the front. Exhale, open it to the side. Switch your gaze to your right side if it's possible. Inhale, go back with that leg. Exhale, go with that four right above your right knee. Exhale, you want to sit. Be careful here. Ooh, find your balance. Sorry. Good. Lower yourself. Maybe take a look how is your balance compared with the other side. Maybe you feel better in this side or maybe to the other. Slowly bring your hands to the ground, and you want to bring your head close to your right leg. Maybe walk a little bit more, close your hands, sorry. And slowly start going out of that posture. Go back to your seated Utkatasana with your leg in four. Inhale, release everything. Bring back that leg close to your chest. Extend that leg. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Work your flexor. Exhale, lower everything. Good. One more, let's go. Inhale, Utkatasana. Lift everything. Exhale, bring your hands to your mat. We're going to do Bakasana. If you already have your foundations, go ahead, 5 breathings, and then you jump right back to your Chaturanga and do your Vinyasa flow. If not, I'm going to explain a little bit the foundations, okay? So first of all, we're going to bend our elbows. Imagine you were in a Chaturanga, in a push-up. So you're going to bend first your knees, okay? Then you're going to go with your knees right above your elbows here. Good. Open for you need to open really wide your fingers, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to start transitioning your way to the front. Maybe if this is one of your first times doing Bakasana, you're going to feel it weird. But if it feels weird, I want you just to stay here, okay? Just moving backward and forward. And maybe if you already feel confident, maybe you can start reaching one leg to the sky, then the other, or maybe both legs, Chaturanga, 5 breathings, and you transition to your Chaturanga. I said Chaturanga, Bakasana, sorry, open here. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good, slowly bring your knees to the mat, go to your Balasana. Good. If you want to do an inversion, it's now the moment. So if it's in your practice, maybe you can go to your Pincha Mayurasana on your forearms. Or if you haven't tried an inversion, I will not ask you to go to your Shirsasana 1 or 2, because since we are online and I don't know your practice, I don't want you to get hurt on your cervicals. So if you haven't tried an inversion and you are just practicing via YouTube, I just want you to practice your dolphin to create a strength on your shoulders, okay? So you're going to measure the distance of your elbows and then extend your forearms to the front. Then remember we did cat-cow. I want you to imagine your back with a cow, okay? A cat, sorry. You're going to tuck your toes, lift them, and you're going to walk your legs as close as possible to your body. You're going to stay here. You're just going to start here. Maybe it's going to start burning a lot your shoulders. That's the whole point. It's going to create you a lot of strength. So when you want to do a inversion, you're going to have your whole strength, okay? So if you decided to go up 5 breathings and then you go down and you do your balasana, your resting pose, okay? In case you're trying your pincha mayurasana, I will give you the foundations, okay? So again, you measure first. Hopefully I don't fall. I mean, it's normal. It's part of learning our inversions, but let's try it. You're going to measure your shoulders and then you're going to extend your forearms to the front. Then imagine again, like I said, you had your cat back, and then you're going to start walking first here. And your gaze, it's in your hands. You lift one leg and you lift, okay? I don't want to jump really abruptly. Here. Oh, a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to fall. Okay. This is not how it's supposed to be. But yeah. I mean, that are the foundations. What I can say to you is you have to practice a lot your shoulder strength, okay? Well, I think we already have our 5 breathings. So rest on your balasana, maybe your hands resting to the back, rounding your whole body, or resting to the front. Good. One more inhale here. Exhale. Good. So you're going to start going back to your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. Inhale, you're going to lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, you're going to bring it to the outside of your left hand. Lizard pose. You're going to start bouncing yourself to the front, to the back, releasing any possible tension on your hips. And a lot of variations here. Option 1, you can stay here, gaze to the front. Option 2, maybe you can rest your knee, the front part of your feet, and stay here. Option 3, maybe you can bring your left forearm to the mat and stay here. Maybe you can bring also the right one to the mat and stay here. Maybe you can tuck your toes again and lift your knee from the mat and stay here. Good. If you have another variation, you're more than welcome to do it, okay? Wherever you are, keep breathing. Try that your right knee doesn't open that much to the side. You want to keep it in a straight line, looking to the front of the room, to the shala. Good. Inhale, you're going to lift your right arm to the sky. Exhale, you can stay here, or maybe you can bend your left knee and grab your feet and push it towards your glute. And don't close your chest here. You want to keep opening, gaze to the sky. Good. Inhale, release that. Bring back your whole palms to the mat. And here, chance to transition to your Udiyana. I forgot the name. But basically, again, our chaturanga arms, you're going to bend your knees. I think I'm going to do it looking to you so you can see the foundations good. So you're on your lizard pose. You're going to bend your elbows and you're going to bring your, again, remember we just practiced the bringing our knee to our elbow or higher. That's the same movement, okay? But this time you want to bring it a little bit higher, and maybe you can start transitioning your way to the back to the front, and maybe to the front you can lift your back leg, I don't know if you see, and your side leg, and then transition to your chaturanga, okay? And upward. Maybe try it today, how it feels. Lift to your upward. Exhale to your downward. Good. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bring it to the outside of your left hand. And again, bounce to the front, to the back. Releasing any tension. Good. And slowly start First, if you decided the last option, I want you to start first on the first variation and then progressing to the last one. Okay, so first bringing your knee, your front part of your feet, then left, right elbow, sorry, then left, stay here, and lastly, tuck toes and lift your knee here. Good, keep breathing. Slowly, if you rise your knee, release it to the mat. Inhale, lift your left arm to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee. Grab your foot and start pushing it towards you. Keep melting. I don't want you to go back with your hips. I want you to keep melting here, opening chest. Don't close here. Open. Good. Slowly release that feet. Bring back whole palms. And let's do our Udiyana. I forgot the name. Salavangasana? No, 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 no. Sorry, but yeah. The foundations, chaturanga, arms, transition your way to the front, extend your legs. Here, if it's in your practice, you can even transition to your chin stand. If not, chaturanga. Inhale upward. Exhale to your downward. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Good. Very good, girls, guys. Now let's do our pigeon. Inhale, lift again your right leg. Exhale, bring your knee in between your hands. Pigeon pose. Here, be careful. Your whole body is in the center. You don't want to sit on your right glute or charge more pressure to your left side. You're right in the middle. If you want a little bit more of hip opener, you are going to grab your feet, your right one, and bring it to a 90 degree, okay? Here. You're going to feel it. If not, you can bring it a little bit back. Here, you can stay here, or maybe you can bring your forearms to the mat. Or you can even extend your whole hands to the front. Choose your variation here. And relax. Try that on each exhalation. You release any possible tension generated on your hips. Good. Slowly, if you lay yourself completely, slowly start bringing back your hands with the help of your hands. Push yourself up. Option to stay here with your yemitas. Oh my god, I forgot the name. But yeah, with your fingers and keep opening here your chest. A lot of chest openers today. Or maybe you can grab the external part of your mat and start walking your hands and keep opening here. Or maybe you can bend your knee, your left one, and you can grab it with your left hand. Sorry, I have here my dog Coco, and she's just looking to me like, what are you doing? So maybe you can do your mermaid. You can bring your feet to the where you bend your elbow. I forgot the name in English, so sorry. You can stay here maybe, or you can do your complete mermaid here, opening. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release everything. Bring back your hands and slowly lift everything up to your three-legged position. Exhale, lower that leg. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bring your left knee in between your hands. Pigeon from the other side. Again, you can do your variation just as your body asks today, okay? Slowly go to your forearms. Or maybe you can lay yourself completely to the mat, melt everything here. Slowly bring back your hands, and with the help of your hands, lift yourself up. Again, your variation, maybe on your fingertips. Yeah, I think that's the name. fingertips and open here your chest, or maybe you can start grabbing the external part of your mat and start walking, opening here, or maybe you can do your mermaid. All the variations that you know here in your pigeon pose are more than welcome, okay? One more inhale. Exhale, release everything. Bring back your hands. Now you're going to bring your left glute to the mat. Release. You're going to bring to the front your right leg, and you're going to cross your right feet right next to your left knee. Okay, so we're going to do torsion. So maybe if this asana hurts your knee, your left one, sorry, you can extend that leg to the front, and I want you to flex your feet, okay? If not, we stay just like this. Inhale, lift your left arm, create a space first, then you want to hug or cross from your knee. Do your torsion here, gaze to the back. Good. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, change your drishti to the front. Exhale, release. Now, here we have two variations. I think that the second is really fun. Maybe you can challenge yourself today, but please listen to your body. So first variation, you just put your fingertips to the mat, and you're going to open and change sides. The second option, you are like this, okay? I will put myself a little bit back so you can see the way how it is made. I think it's better if I do it like this rather than the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift ourselves like this. Our knees are touching the mat, okay? We're going to do a Shirsasana 2. So if it's in your practice, more than welcome. If not, option 1, okay? So we're going to do our Shirsasana 2. So you're going to imagine, I always like to think that in my Shirsasana 2 is like a triangle. So the two sides that are in the same line are my hands, and the top of the triangle is my head. So I do it imaginary in my head. So right in the point, I put my crown of the head, and then you're going to lift everything up, walk, 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 and then you're going to lift everything, lift, 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 lift. Maybe you can do your complete Dhanurasana here. And then you're going to open legs. Exhale, switch to the other side. Good. And slowly you're going to bring that knees close to yourself. Good. You're going to open your legs so you can land careful and safe. Now your turn. Okay. So we just switch sides. So we're ready to do our twist from the other side. So inhale, lift your right arm. Exhale, hug or cross. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Change your shift to the front. Exhale, release everything. Good. You're going to extend your legs to the front. We're going to do my favorite posture, which I don't know the name in Sanskrit, neither in English. So, el bastón. We're going to bring our hands right next to our hips. Our foot are inflexed. Feet. Sorry, I think it's feet. Well, and your gaze, your drishti goes to your belly button. Your whole spine is in a straight line, and you stay here. Just here. This posture is great for a good posture of your whole spine, so it's one of my favorites. Good. Inhale, big circle with your hands all the way to the sky. And exhale, you want to fall forward. Here, I like to emphasize, you don't want to round your spine, you want to extend and go with a straight line on your back. So, if you need to bend your knees in order that your whole back is in a straight line, we do it and we relax our head. Maybe in each exhalation, you can start extending your legs and releasing everything, okay? Here. The whole time your core, your chest is in contact with your quadriceps, okay? Here. You want to bring your shoulders far from your ears. Bring them far. Relax everything. Relax the space between your eyebrows, your jaw. Inhale, lift your gaze to the front. Exhale, release that. Good. We're going to practice a little bit of our core. So we're going to do our Navasana or our boat posture. So you're going to bend your knees. First, fingertips right next to your hips. Open chest. I don't want you to go like this, okay? Open here. First, go to your tippy toes. Inhale, lift 90 degrees. Engage your core, engage your bandas. Maybe you can lift your hands from the mat. Maybe you can extend your legs completely. Hold it here. Exhale, bend your knees, lift yourself up. You can maybe bend just your hips or maybe also your legs. And slowly bring back everything to your Navasana. We're going to do 3 more, okay? Exhale, lift yourself. Inhale to your Navasana. 2 more. Lift yourself. Navasana. Last one. Lift. Navasana. And really slow with control, you're going to start bringing yourself 45 degrees. You don't lay completely. Hold it here. Work here. Bend your knees. Extend. 2 more. Bend your knees. They don't surpass your hips. Extend. Last one. Bend your knees. Extend. And slowly lower everything. Good. Okay, so here we have 2 options. The first one, it's you can go completely to your candle pose or your shoulder asana, salabangasana, I think. Or you can just stay here. Girls, if you are on your period, I don't know if you believe it or not, but I always like to mention it. If you're on your period, you can stay here. I forgot to say it on the inversion, so sorry. If not, you go all the way up. If you are on your candle pose, try that your legs don't surpass your head, so you're a straight line. All the weight goes to your shoulders and also your forearms, okay? You're holding your middle back. Good. If you're on your candle, slowly you're going to start bringing your legs to the back of your head, okay? Postura del arado. And slowly you're going to bend your knees and you're going to bring your knees close to your forehead or to your ears. Your hands can even go to the front and you can interlace your fingers so you can keep opening your chest. Good. Slowly, if you went all the way up, slowly you're going to start bringing yourself down vertebra by vertebra, really slow, control with your core, engage it. And I'm going to meet you here, okay, with your legs 90 degrees. So slowly you're going to start, bring them really slow down. And when you're right in the middle, be careful that you don't arch your spine. You want to do a retrogression of hips, your whole spine is in contact. I want you to do little scissors, really slow. It's normal that your back wants to transition a little bit. When you go to the whole down, to the whole mat, you're going to release everything. And you're going to bring your foot right next to your glutes, bend your knees. We're going to do 3 bridges or whole wheel, you choose. You can maybe do, don't move your knees, sorry, don't do that. I did it by instinct. Okay, so you can do one bridge and then one whole wheel and then one bridge, or you can do three bridges, or you can do three whole wheels. So if you want to do your bridge only, you're going to do your retroversion of hips, making sure your whole spine is in contact with the mat. On your inhale, you're going to lift your hips from the mat. Stay here. Maybe you can interlace your fingers and keep opening chest. Or maybe you can bring your hands right next to your heels and keep opening here. Only three breathings and you lower. Then you inhale, exhale, and on your next inhale, you lift. Okay, if you want to do your whole wheel, you're going to inhale, lift first your hips, then you're going to bring your hands right next to your ears, right, really close. Try to not open a lot your elbows. You want them closed. First, on your inhale, you will want to bring the crown of your head to the mat. Make sure that your foot are not like a dog, okay? They want to be in a straight line. Inhale, lift yourself up to your Dhanurasana. Good. Dhanurasana. Sorry. To your whole wheel. Good. If you already have it here, extend your elbows. Maybe you can rock to the front, to the back. Only 3 times. And you lower. Good. Really slow. First the crown, and then your whole back. The last one. Inhale, lift. Stay 3 breathings. 1, 2, and 3. On your exhale, you lower everything. You extend your legs to the front. And we're going to do the fish asana. You're going to bring your hands right in the back of your glutes. And you're going to inhale, you're going to lift, and you're going to stay on your forearms. And on your exhale, you want to release your head. Open the front part of your neck. Maybe the crown of your head will touch. And release it here. Your foot can go on flex, or maybe they can fall like the tail of a fish. Keep breathing here. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly go out of the asana. Bend your knees, and now you can move to one side, to the other. I don't know how to say it in English, but like the cleaners of your car, of the sorry. Okay, stop movement. Hug your knees, close your chest. Good. Here you can move to one side, to the other, giving gentle massage. And slowly you're going to exhale. You're going to bring your legs to your right side. Twist here your arms, cactus or a straight line. Gaze to the sky or to your left side. Inhale, go back to center. And exhale to the other side. Gaze now to your right side. Make sure that both shoulders or omoplats, your upper back is in contact with the mat. If not, you go a little bit back with your legs, okay? Inhale, go back to center. Hug yourself one more time. And if your body asks you for another asana, another posture, is now the moment. And whenever you feel ready, you're going to extend your right leg to the front, your left leg to the front. Maybe you can release your hair if you have a ponytail, if you have anything. And you're going to extend your little hands right next to your body, your palms facing the ceiling. Relax everything. Your last posture, Shavasana. I recommend you to stay here from 5 to 10, even 15 minutes if you have the time. And relax your whole body here. You can stop now the video and then come back with me. Slowly, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to go to a fetal pose to the side that you decide. Close your individual practice, bringing your forehead to the mat, closing with the Mother Earth. And slowly, with the help of your hands, you're going to bring yourself up to the middle of your mat in a comfortable seated position again. Resting your hands on your knees, closing your eyes. Thank you so much. Thank yourself for giving 1 hour of your day to move your body, to connect with your mind and soul. Slowly bring your palms in the middle of your chest, Anjali Asana. And slowly you're going to bring your thumbs in between your eyebrows. And on your exhale, little bow. Thank you so much for letting me guide in today's practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today's class. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, it's a new project, and I wanted to do also classes in English to keep my community. And nothing. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to have another class next week. It's going to be in Spanish. La próxima clase va a estar en español, entonces nos vemos la próxima semana. We see each other in the next weekend, in the next week, sorry. If you only speak English, I see you in 2 weeks. And thank you so much for joining. Namaste.